see. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Mark, and I'm back with another blurredography video. And today, I'm at Ranger Pop, just trying to see if I can find some Power Ranger cosplayers to get a couple little pictures with. Just left the HBCU diversity panel. Definitely got some good footage there. Can't wait to show you. They answered one of my questions, and I'm kind of happy about it. So, just follow all along and see how this goes.
I'm also known as Scorpking Costuming, and as John just said, I am also the Vice President of HBCU. I am from Brooklyn, New York. It shows from time to time. I lived in Maryland, but I am from Brooklyn, New York, and it shows from time to time. I am also a Marine Corps vet, and that shows from time to time, which is why I said I don't need it. So I'm here to, one, promote our con, two, to help, shed some light on the HBCU experience, and then three, welcome my brother that just walked up in here. Yes. Where you been all weekend, man? I'm happy to see you.
I had to do this. My wife didn't even come home for 1 day. She's scared of my kids.
That is a legitimate concern. I mean, I'm like laughing to keep it from
my own detailed plan of how I'm gonna not catch it. So. I'm happy to see you, man.
Yeah, Myron's one of our day ones.
The rest of the family's upstairs still.
Yeah.
Well,
man and tables, right? Yes.
Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and continue on. I'm gonna stop running my mouth for now, and we can go ahead and pass it on to Morgana, and then we'll go back to the.
Yeah, go ahead, Morgan. You got it.
Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Lambert. I'm also known as Ebony Heart Cosplay on Facebook and Instagram and stuffs. And I'm a proud alumni of North Carolina A&T State University, the #1 public HBCU in the country. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Acting proud all day and night. Thank you.
Did you just put some stank on that?
I did.
Yeah.
All right, we got the usual Rangers here. Yes, y'all are guests in this house. Oh, you can hold on. Let me take this one. That's all. Yeah, you're right. Ain't that just like the White Ranger?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Not disrespectful, no, never.
Literally the spotlight. Y'all saw the show. Y'all saw it. My name is Jerry Pringle. I am a co-leader of the Usual Rangers. We call it Usual Rangers 5, but we dropped that as
like Madonna, no last name. Usual Rangers.
And, I am an alumni of Savannah State University. I enjoyed my time there. I really did. I wanted to clap for Morgan, but she talked about some of the best HBCUs.
I said that's public HBCU.
So that'd be an everyday fight.
Hey guys, my name is Crete Michelle Rogers, aka Brown Sugar Outlaw. I'm also the co-founder of the Usual Rangers 5. Both of us put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into being Power Rangers, and we actually met at an HBCU. So this panel and this con is technically perfect. If you can say, we love cosplay, characters of color. We work towards diversity representation. I always say if she's brown, I'm down. So if you send me any black characters, I will be there. Any.
Usually her.
Send them. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Get over here.
So you all alluded to what your HBCU experiences are. I can project this. But I want you to talk a little bit more. I'm pretty sure everybody up here is a cosplayer. So yeah. Yeah, so talk a little bit about, let's start with the nerd stuff. And tell us about your passion and your story a little bit. How does your HBCU experience coincide? And yeah.
Tell a story.
Awesome. So yeah, I've been nerdy ever since diapers. Like I started watching Power Rangers when I was like 2.5. Like my parents would put it on just to like shut me up pretty much. So that started me off, and then like I got into Sailor Moon when I was 4, and just on and on. Like growing up, until I went to like an HBCU, like I was in like predominantly white like elementary, middle school, and high school, and I was like continually ostracized, just for being a nerd first and foremost. But then it was like also a little racist critiques, like why is your skin so dark, why is your hair so thick, like you look weird, you don't look like us, like your hair, like why is it so thick, it's not like limp and shit like ours, like that's a problem. So like going to an HBCU, like I had like some misconceptions, because like there's stigmas that are put on you, especially like when you go to schools where like you don't see a lot more people who look like you. Like, you get into that whole special snowflake type of mindset sometimes, where like, you think that because you're smart, you must be different from your peers who look like you. But it was like, going to an HBCU completely shattered that illusion, because there were just, the entire campus is literally hundreds of thousands of people, because A&T is the biggest HBCU currently and continually. So there's literally hundreds of thousands of people at my college that looked like me. And it was like, that was just a huge experience in itself. But then it's like, you still have like all the different groups, all the different representatives. You have like people who are into parkour and skateboarding, and then you have people who play Magic the Gathering and stuff. And it was like, just to be able to see so many different aspects of just like life itself, fandoms itself, interest itself, displayed all the way across, a lot of people who looked like me. I got a computer science degree when I went to A&T. So like, I was hanging out with engineers because I'm an engineer myself. And so like, I continued to watch anime in between like study sessions and stuff. And we were studying for circuits exams and shit like that. But like there were nerds in like JOMC and business and stuff. And so like, as I got into that space, like I started to, not feel bad about not being special because I was like the only Black person. Like I started to feel welcomed, and I was able to embrace myself and find like camaraderie. And then that sort of extended into cosplay, because like after I graduated, it was like going to an HBCU was such a lovely little like bubble where like you saw so many, like all of your teachers are mostly Black people, so like you see these examples of success that look like you. But like that was kind of dead in the water until homecoming, like once I graduated. So like I started to join like Facebook groups that were centered around like Black geeks, and so like I got into cosplay from that, from like the friends that I got to know. I was inspired when I saw like some of my friends cosplaying certain characters that are not Black coded, and so I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it, and so that's what I did.
My story is not as robust as Morgan's. As far as the college experience goes, obviously, like she said, started off as a nerd from as far back as I can remember. I remember seeing the first commercial for Power Rangers when it was coming on, and I was like, "Yep, I'm definitely watching that." And I remember all the promo leading up to it, so it was basically a foregone conclusion that I was gonna watch that. And after like barely a season, I was like, "Yeah, we're me and my siblings, there's 6 of us, we're going to go and go. We're gonna go."
Couldn't be so good. Power Rangers. That's the old Power Rangers.
Yeah, it is. We were going to play it ourselves. So, fast forward, I actually first went to Benedict. Went to Benedict College. I did not like it. Okay, I barely stayed there for a year, and then, you know, fast forward a little while later, went back home, and then came to Savannah State, which I did like. I love Savannah State. You know, it's a nice
See
little
by your
school.
choice in girlfriend there.
That's true.
Experience. And it wasn't until I got to high school that I started making more friends who liked the things that I liked. But that was a predominantly white school. So it was either the mixed kids or the really, really, really white kids. And I was still me, right? Fast forward, I get into Savannah State. I moved there because my sister went to SCAD, so we just roomed together. And I don't exactly know what I'm getting myself into. I went there for theater, so I'm there performing, I'm there doing, I'm there, you know, saving up money to finally buy a PlayStation 3 because I was so late to that thing. And man, let's not talk about that. That's not cool. So it wasn't until I met him that he showed me the treasure trove of nerds that were hiding away. Because if you go to an HBCU, right, you decide to go, you have to know the coyote call that they will respond with for you to find them, all right? Because they hid themselves. And when you found them, you knew the rest of them. It was like they had like a secret tattoo that only you could see once you were in the room. It was great, actually. We started hanging out there. It was so relaxing to me that even when they were playing Tekken as loud as they could, I would take naps because the sound of them punching and kicking it was rhythmic, it was soothing. And we started dating at Savannah State, and he mentioned that, yeah, my siblings actually dressed up, and we were like Power Rangers, that's what we did. And I was like, oh, I was a bit of a yellow ranger myself, not to brag. And he was like, oh, would you ever like to dress up as it? I was like, maybe we could try it. I wouldn't say no. And we just started building from there. The great thing about our team is that pretty much everyone was either at Savannah State or was a relative or a friend of ours. We managed to find an entire team of all black people to be Power Rangers. And everyone came with their favorite ranger. It was like destiny, you know. We met this one guy who played basketball with our black ranger, his brother Aaron. And he was like, I want to be ready. Please let me be ready. I was ready all my childhood. And I was like, you do not have to fight or vie for your position as Red Ranger. It's yours. And that's how all of it just kind of came together. It was this magical thing. It was literally there. And while I did have my hopes, it was an experience that shaped the rest of my life. And I'm very thankful.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here with
Cosplay.
and he's in
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to interrupt. We need you all to vacate away from this table. They're putting out food. We need.
It feels like that a little bit. Only you don't have this green effect. And it's clogged up.
yeah, I can tell.
But then we do this mess on purpose, you know.
Right. But again, like you said, tales of being a cosplayer.
Cosplay, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing this mess on purpose, like, every time I've been in the Dragon Con parade, I've been a Cobra Viper. So they always tell me, you know, and it has the, you know, the Vipers have the helmet that looks like Cobra Commander's visor.
Yeah.
So that, and I was doing Python patrol, so my visor was red. That red is so dark that unless I'm outside in like this kind of daylight, I don't see nothing. Like I wouldn't wear it inside at all.
Oh wow.
So that and full on Viper gear, so it was like it's almost like I was walking in the army.
Right.
Like, I know I don't have as much stuff as they would.
Right.
But doing that, then you'd be like, I respect military people already. But even more so after walking in the Dragon Con parade with that little bit on. The moment I get it on, there's like a waterfall and sweat.
I bet.
And then I did it 2 more times, 2 more years, the same thing. I was like, why am I doing this to myself?
But you love the craft. You love the craft.
that's the costume I feel most badass in, and feel the least comfortable in.
So let me ask you this, just random question. Georgia Heat, Dragon Con, what is your worst cosplay that you had to deal with the heat, and your best cosplay that was suited for the heat at Dragon Con?
So that one, the Cobra Python Viper.
Okay.
Is one that's worst suited for the heat. One that's best suited for the heat. The last time I did the parade, I did Roblox and G.I. Joe. So I basically just had. Now it has to be the heat cast on, so that was a little hot. But basically just a army green camouflage tank top, and no helmet, no nothing. So that was the one I felt the most comfortable. You're still gonna be some kind of uncomfortable walking like a couple of miles in Georgia heat.
Right.
But the fact that, sleeves and shoulders out up here, nothing on my head, that's it. See, that was the most as comfortable as you could possibly be at a parade.
Got it.
Walking in it.
Okay, cool. All right.